on my face. Okay, it looks pretty focused. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a bit since I've posted a video, and I do apologize. If you guys don't follow me on my other social media, hence my Instagram, you should. I do a little bit more of a life update on there just because I've been a little MIA on YouTube. If you guys are new to my channel, I usually post 2 videos a week, Monday and Friday. Not Monday, sorry guys. I normally post 2 videos a week, Tuesday and Friday, and from here on out, I'm going to go back to that where I'm still going to be posting 2 videos a week. But a lot has happened this past month and a half, the beginning of the new year. So to start off, if you guys didn't watch my last video, I'll link it down below. But basically, Greyson and I left for about almost a month, the entire month of January, to Colombia. My family is from there. Grayson's never been. It had been about, I think, 4 or 5 years since I had gone, and we just really felt like we needed to go on a vacation, and my family was there, my sister was there, her husband. We all got to like reunite since we all no longer live in like the same state, which is also a really, really weird transition. But anyway, so we all went to Colombia, hung out, celebrated a Christmas in January. We went sightseeing, ate so much food. I didn't set an alarm clock for a whole month, which was the most beautiful thing ever. I swear. It's like my anxiety and my everything just like vanished, okay? So nice. Anyway, so we went to Colombia. It was super sweet, and we got back, and literally the day after I got back, I went right back to work. So the very next day, I had to go to work. I worked 9 hours, went to bed, again, worked again until it was a weekend and I had off. So it has been a bit since I've been able to get back into the transition and hang of things of like what my schedule really is, and getting used to setting alarm clocks again, and cooking food and cleaning my apartment and everything that #adulting is about. I really wanted to bring you guys along on everything that I did in Colombia, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did not vlog a ton, and the reason being is not because I didn't want to bring you guys along, because I really did, and I love to watch vlogs, and I think it would have been such a sweet video. However, I was having such a great time disconnected from like the social world and just spending time with my husband and with my family that like I really just wanted to be able to be present and enjoy that time, and so I didn't get a whole bunch of footage, so I'm really sorry about that. I did take lots of pictures, so you guys can check out my Instagram and look at all the good stuff that went on there. This is the first video that's gone live, well, will go live since I got back. And it has been very strange to be back. I am basically filming a life update today because I feel like it's been a while since I've sat down to kind of catch you guys up on everything that's been going on, apart from like the regular videos that I do. So for starters, because I think it looks so stinking cute, we're going to talk about my apartment and the furnishing process. So Grayson and I got this apartment back in July of last year, and I told you guys that I would do an updated apartment tour once everything was furnished. So I'm going to be doing that soon, so make sure that you guys are on the lookout for that, because everything is basically furnished. We got a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't have when we first moved in, like a dining table, a TV stand, a bed frame, so on and so forth. This behind me is a cute little bed frame that Grayson made out of pallets, and then I just added some lights, but it really made the room look a lot more like a room. So here's my cute little backdrop. Anyway, so I will be doing an apartment tour soon so that you guys can see kind of how everything turned out. It looks really cute considering how tiny our space is, but it's just so cute because it's ours and I love it. So stay on the lookout for that. But moving on, so I normally post 2 videos a week. Like I said, I will still be doing that. I will probably be doing only like 1 sit down video and then like a vlog of some sort for the second video. I am in the process right now of really brainstorming and kind of figuring out what my mission and vision for this channel is. So while I try to figure that all out, I'm obviously going to still bring you guys along on my journey. I will still be creating videos, but I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Because I want you guys to know what's going on. So I love making videos, but at the moment I'm really trying to figure out what type of videos I love to make, if that makes sense. And I obviously want to make videos that you guys enjoy watching as well, so I'd love to hear what you guys are curious to know, what you guys are curious to see, and comment down below so that I can, you know, jot that down in my head. So apart from that, like I said, we got back from Colombia and I've been working ever since. The other little life update is I am looking for another job, so I would appreciate prayers and good energy and lots of encouraging words while I transition out of my current job into a new job. Nothing bad happened. I love where I work right now. Like, it's a really good work environment. My coworkers are great. I get good pay, good hours, as far as 40 hours a week, so on and so forth. The only thing is it is a 8 to 5 job Monday through Friday, so I feel like I can't really do much like of my own kind of thing until the weekend, and I'm not really a fan of doing that, which is why I'm looking for a job that has a little bit more of a flexible schedule to where I can ask more time off to travel if I want to travel, but also just you know, a job that lets me, you know, go in earlier, clock out earlier, or go in later and clock out later, so that I have more time throughout my days and not just wait until the weekend to do stuff. And it's mainly because, I mean, I want to have more time to invest in things that I enjoy. For example, I want to be able to invest more in making videos for you guys. I want to invest more in my personal self and get back into hand lettering. If you guys didn't know, my sister's talked about it a lot on her channel, but I used to do hand lettering and I was pretty good at it considering how little time I had like invested in the hobby, and I loved it. I found it so therapeutic and I just kept getting better and better, and then all of a sudden, like, I was working non-stop that I didn't even have time to like practice, and then by the time I picked up the pen again, I was so discouraged because my lettering got so bad again. So I'm trying to invest in that again and really get back into those hobbies, start reading some more, and just, you know, I don't know, live a little more. So I'm really hoping that like this new year is just kind of all about that, kind of figuring out my vision for where I want to take things and invest a lot more in myself. So that was kind of that part of that life update. The next thing is, by the time this video goes live, only a few days later, it's going to be Greyson and I 2-year anniversary, and we're gonna be in Florida celebrating someone else's wedding, actually. Kind of funny, but it's gonna be our 2-year anniversary and it's been super sweet. I can't believe we've been married for 2 years. It feels like so much longer, but also like, wow, 2 years already, you know. It's very weird, but as far as that area of my life, we're doing good. The only thing is, Greyson and I are figuring out where to go next as far as where to live. So if you guys haven't been following our journey from the very beginning, we got married, moved to Arkansas, lived there for a little bit, then moved to Florida, lived there for a little bit, then moved back to Arkansas. And neither of us have really had like a steady, like, we're gonna stay here for a bit and like settle down kind of thing. We both did missionary work. Obviously, if you guys have been following, you know that we did some missionary work, and we've been traveling nonstop, and then we got married, and then, you know, all this stuff happened where we lived, then moved, then lived somewhere else. So we're finally back in Arkansas. We've been here since July, which is when we got this apartment. And our lease ends in July, so we have to figure out where to move next. So if you guys are in the stages of like renting an apartment or buying a home, let me know down below, because I could use all the advice we could get, because our goal is to hopefully buy a house by the end of this year, if not the beginning of next year. So that being said, we need to figure out if we need to find another apartment to move into, or to renew this lease, or what to do as far as that goes. But I don't know. So anyway, so we have that in mind, but we are currently figuring out what to do as far as where we want to settle down for a bit, just because we want to be able to have a little bit of something established for us before we like go and travel or go and do missions or go on vacation. Like, whatever it looks like, we want to have something set up for us before we go. So we're trying to figure out everything. So I realize that that's kind of vague, but just so you guys know, like, everything as far as moving and finding a new place and all this stuff, I'll definitely bring you guys along, give you guys my advice, my lessons, what I've learned. The next thing, what's the next thing? I'm going to the gym again, so that's good. Not really much of a life update, but cool. Okay, so actually that is it for my life updates. Everything else is pretty much steady and the same. Life has been really good so far. This new year we entered it pretty well. I think honestly just because we got to go on vacation right off the bat, which was super sweet. And yeah, everything else has just been really good. Greyson and I have been doing really well. We've really been enjoying ourselves, and I think that the biggest takeaway from what we've been up to this past month is honestly that, you know, we want to be a little more intentional with one another, more intentional with everything else that we do. We want to be thankful for the fact that we have jobs that pay bills, and we have good jobs, not jobs that are like super stressful or hard on the body or on the mind. So we're trying to just learn to be thankful for the season that we're in. Obviously, like a lot of other people I can imagine, we would obviously much rather like not have to be working under someone, not having to be working like a set schedule, if that makes sense. And I mean, we want to be traveling, we want to be exploring the world and just adventuring a lot more. And so we're learning to be thankful for where we're at and kind of figure out how we can make those things possible for us. So we've been talking up a lot of different things as far as like what the next few years is going to look for us, planning how to get there and how we're going to afford that and so on and so forth. So I don't want to go too much into detail as far as like that kind of thing, just because it's still something that's in the works and it's not fully developed. So I don't want to just like spit it all out. That was so weird. Okay. So I just wanted to pop in here and kind of just say hi again and tell you guys that I'm back to posting 2 videos a week, and to also just encourage you guys to be thankful for the season that you're in and to kind of just look at the bright side of everything of where you're at, to see each day as a new adventure, even if you're not necessarily hopping on a plane or laying at the beach or whatever, wherever your dream destination is. Yeah, so it has been a really refreshing month for us, and obviously there's still stress that comes with having to come back to work and paying bills and kind of getting more into like the real part of adulting and whatnot. But it has been super sweet, and so I do apologize, like I said, for not having vlogged anything while I was away. But I really just wanted to have time to enjoy my time and to kind of relax and get refreshed and kind of renew myself and figure out where I'm going from here on out. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, but also let me know what you guys have been up to. What are some dreams of yours? What are some things you're working towards this new year, because it is the new year basically. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a few days, I promise. Bye.